Anyways, we've built websites, we've built apps, we've built clothing lines. We've built just about anything you can build except for cars, I guess, and houses. I'm about to build houses in a couple of years.
That's cool. But you've designed cars, have you not? I mean, that's as close.
I haven't built them.
I mean, it's close enough. Someone else is going to build them after you design them. If I'm not mistaken, that was a dream, no? You design, someone built.
Anyway. Hey, yo, it's George and Lionel. Two buddies. We've been building things for years, guys. For years. But this time, we're sharing, right? And we're talking about it. And we're healing our wounds from things we've built but never released into the world.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Documenting the chaos, they call it. Jeez, man.
Yeah.
So tell me, Lionel, what kind of things have you tried to build?
Like, I've tried everything.
I want to know what you're building now, actually.
What I'm building now, I guess, how do I describe this? I like to call it, they like to say there's nothing new under the sun.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to build the next, I guess, revolution of what's about to happen. So this is being recorded around the early ages of AI being commercialized. And so, like everybody else, I'm building a digital assistant that's supposed to just make your life easy. Just get things done. So, like, don't need to switch between multiple apps. Don't need to, like, be able to figure out where was something stored. Just talk to the assistant and get it done for you. But the real dream of what I would like to say I'm building is take what the App Store did for phones, take what the phone did for us, and put it together into one device, which is sort of us going back to what a pager was. So you just get a ping when there's something that you need to do, but the assistant has handled everything for you in the meantime. So the dream is honestly a platform that supports and empowers small businesses to get things done.
Hey, I think that's quite interesting because there's a saying, there's nothing new under the sun, right? And history has proven time and time again that we keep going backwards, right? Like, we think we're moving forwards, but we're actually going backwards and trying to improve the backwardness of the backwards.
Yeah.
So you want to get to a point where there's no more screen time.
Yeah.
You don't have to sit in front of a computer and journal or plan out your day or whatever it is that you do.
Yeah.
You literally just get an alert.
Yeah. And it's time to do something. And imagine this is how people lived before. Whatever we decided to do now. Pretty sure that's how they lived. You wake up, you live your life. Something really emergent pops up. You get notified and you go.
Yeah, except there was a whole lot of admin stuff to do with our computers and all that back then. But I mean, that's okay. That's subjective, right?
Yeah.
But I get you. I get you. And so, before we get into it, and like before we share our stories in terms of the things that we are building now, I'm building my life, by the way, in case you're interested. Thanks for asking. Bastard.
I'm very bad at that, guys. I'm very bad at that.
Building my life.
Anyhow.
Building my life, guys. My life is in shambles right now. Thinking about quitting my job.
Oh my god. FYI, guys, this is the third take. So please, I think I asked in the first take. But please continue. I'm sorry.
Like I said, I'm thinking about quitting my job. What a great way to start building my life, yeah. Hectic with the unemployment rate in South Africa.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm an entrepreneur, so that's an upper.
Is it?
That's an upper. It's an upper hand, man. I create shit.
Okay.
I make magic happen, and then I'm broke for 6 months.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Building business.
Jeepers.
This is serious thing, man. Serious shit.
It's serious torture, that's for sure.
So,
yeah.
We've been building things since we were kids.
Yeah.
And Lionel, prior to this recording, just admitted to me that he never finished anything. Anything that we had agreed.
No. It's not that I didn't finish anything. It's that I didn't finish it at the time I was supposed to finish it. There's a difference. I finished. When did I finish is the question here.
This is like getting a burger the day after from McDonald's when you ordered it in the morning. Bro, you didn't finish anything.
Okay, fine. In that sense, sure. I didn't finish anything.
And I want to understand, right? Because a lot of people suffer from this way. We all have ideas, we all have dreams, we all have visions, and we want to get to them, right? And some of us actually do get to the point of starting, right? And putting things together and trying to get this thing to come alive. But somewhere, somehow, sometimes things usually stall.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think goes wrong? Do you just burn out, like lose interest, motivation,
I think it's... So I can give more from my perspective. I know from my perspective, and hopefully this will like be relatable to a lot of people. I want to build like a lot of things.
Yeah.
And so when I stick to one thing, I start to feel like I'm gonna lose out on the next thing. And so then I might drop and start to work on the next thing that I think is actually like much better. So I don't even want to say it's burnout. The reason why I don't want to say it's burnout is because we're still building. The problem here is lack of focus. I remember it, and the only reason I say focus because I know in university I literally created a whole poster that said focus. So I could put on my screen.
Talk
it's
about
like,
motivation.
It's just like focus. Like I spent, I don't know, a whole day designing it to literally go focus. And I was on track until I got offered a job and then
the money came in. Cling, cling. It clocked.
So I know from my end, and I think for a lot of people that have lots of ideas, it's just lack of focus and feeling like you're going to lose out if you like don't do the other idea that you have in mind.
I suffer from the same disease. Like, for example, I'm building a restaurant right now. In the north of Limpopo, in the village that I grew up in.
Yeah.
And I know nothing about the restaurant business, right? My background is multimedia, visual design, architecture, fashion. So food is not something that I professionally understand, right?
Yeah.
So I need to understand the workings of a restaurant.
Yeah.
And conceptualizing it, and basically how to build it from 0 to 100, right? And so I set out to find content or information on that kind of stuff and learning about it, and just to help me broaden my perspective and to help me give me like insight into what goes into building a restaurant and what are the things that I need to watch out for. So I found a guy on YouTube, and he makes content that educates people along those lines.
Yeah.
And he's quite cool. He's quite cool. I forgot his name. I would have shared, but I'm selfish like that, so it's whatever. And like, it's like what? It's like 80 videos, right?
Yeah.
But they're like bite size. They're like 10 minutes, 8 minutes.
Okay.
Right? So it's digestible.
Yes.
For the first week, I was on a roll, man, Wake up in the morning, watch a video or two, make some notes.
Yeah.
And everything was good. One weekend where I just skipped a session. One weekend out of routine.
Over.
I haven't gone back since.
Of course. I hear you, my guy.
Right?
I hear you.
Yeah, and it's not like I'm not doing anything. Like I'm currently finishing my final year in architecture.
Yes.
I have a 9 to 5, right? And I'm building this restaurant.
Yes.
And I've got other creative endeavors that I'm doing. So I feel like the amalgamation of all these things that are happening in my life kind of sways me away from the main goal, right? When it comes to the restaurant, right?
Okay.
Or learning about it. And so I end up spending minimal amount of time working towards the goal of watching all those videos, for example, right?
Yeah.
And now I haven't watched any, and hopefully this confession will will get me to recommit to watching those videos, and on the next episode I'll let you guys know how that's going. But right now I haven't gone back since, and it's been a week now. All right. Yeah. So I struggle from the same thing where I don't know if it's motivation, I don't know if it's focus, like you're saying, right? But once my mind switches,
it's over.
It's difficult to go back.
Yeah. As you're speaking, I think this would be a good time to share something you shared with me early on. And didn't hit until only now. That's the only reason I'm saying it now, because it's only hitting now.
Yeah.
I think one part of the focus is not just focus. We have the focus. It's cool. The problem happens is when the focus disappears. Starting to realize it's not because we lose focus. It's because at that moment, that's when we need to bring in somebody else. Something I lacked, I didn't understand for a very long time, is to get to the end goal. We're not going to get there alone. And so let's just say, for example, you learning the restaurant business. It's like, cool, you learn enough to understand, but you most likely, again, based on something you also mentioned earlier, you bring someone else in that really learns the restaurant business, and then when you show up with them, they will end up educating you because they know more, and you just end up asking questions. So I only got this also only because of like my team right now. So I learned to like, you know what, I'm going to step back. I'm going to let you do your thing. Yeah, sure, I've read many marketing books, so I'm like, cool. But I'm going to let my marketing
Lionel
lead.
sucks at marketing, by the way. Gotta put it out there.
Okay. Anyhow, we're going to move on. But what I realized is, okay, cool. I'm going to let you do your thing. And then when we meet up, I'm just going to ask you quote unquote dumb questions. And from there, I'm going to learn. And so indirectly, I'll end up learning without having to actually do the work of going to learn all these various different things. So it's just having people go out, source the information, filter the information, and bring me back the filtered information. So I think me personally, my biggest pain is there's a point where the focus drops, and it's not because I lost focus. It's just because at that moment I was supposed to bring someone else in.
FYI, for your information, Lionel's a tech millionaire, guys. So he's going to be speaking from a tech millionaire's point of view, from a point of view of someone who has resources to pay someone to know more than he knows, so he can just ask questions, right? I'm speaking from the struggling entrepreneur's perspective, bro. And I'm going, dude, I don't have the funds to hire someone who's going to be learning all that, right?
Yeah.
Or to hire a professional with that kind of experience before me. Or to hire a manager who is going to be running the show whilst I sit back and kind of coordinate things and just, carry the vision. You feel me? So in my current situation, as a realistic example, I only have enough budget to cover for a chef, which for me, that's my key player within my business, right? Because if I don't get a good cook, then there's no point of selling food. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm running a small kitchen. I'm not opening a big restaurant. I mean, that's the end goal. But right now, it's a small little machine. Yes. You know what I mean? I'm the manager. Yeah. I'm the CEO, I'm the CFO, I'm all of that. And I'm working alongside this cook and some other assistants and other people that are on the ground that obviously like are supporting hands, you know. But I don't have the luxury of getting someone who knows more than me to manage the business and a cook at the same time. So what do I do?
Like, I'm going to continue from the tech millionaire's perspective, as you just described. Right? So, I guess I hate this word, but I'm going to use it. They like to say, use your money wisely. The dream, as you're talking, the dream would be the chef that you hire, in the biggest hopes, also knows the business so well that he's not managing, but he educates you as he does his job. So again, it's just like in you hiring the manager, one of your criteria just happens to be, do you know more about the restaurant business than I do? And secondly, can I trust you enough to educate me and not take advantage of me, which I guess is the next serious problem when it comes to that as well. So I would say, use the resources that you have as effectively as you possibly can. And in your case, chef key player. So chef should also know more about the business, but also should be willing to like be patient with you, I guess.
100%, but I can't expect the chef to do everything. However,
Sure.
However, in my solve, business should grow gradually, right?
Oh, yes.
So we have to work with what we have at this point in time, which just for me is a good chef, right? And if good chef brings in a lot of money, then I can kind of give away my pay to get maybe a decent manager, right? Who then becomes another supporting key player, right? And I'm on my way to building a strong business that way. I don't necessarily need to know everything there is to know about building a food business, right? But if I have competence as a backing, I'm pretty confident that something will pop up in terms of like the business succeeding, you know? But
definitely.
We can have these conversations all day, and we've got a ton of episodes where we want to give you guys insight onto what we are doing and what we've been through and the wisdom that we are holding in terms of creators that have created and not finished what they have created, right? So just to wrap it up, man, wrap it up, I want to ask Lionel, what's one unfinished project that you have right now that maybe like you'd like to finish, right?
Yeah, it's I call it, what do I call it? I forgot the name of the artist.
He's about to lie.
I'm not about to lie, please. I call it my Picasso. I don't even call it that. There's some artist who has some unfinished painting and it's like his greatest work, whatever you want to call it. Anyhow, I've always wanted to build an e-commerce platform, which sounds so sad because it's like the most easiest. I know. I'm gonna go from the angle of it is the most easiest thing to build, yet I've not finished one. I've not had one run on the internet long enough for it to generate money. I've not had it on the internet long enough for it to start to generate enough value that it can start providing extra features.
Yeah.
E-commerce store, man. An e-commerce store that just supports, and from my perspective, the creatives. Yeah, unfinished project that to this day I still want to finish. It's 5 years going now. The next 5 years it needs to be done, my guy. Or not in the next year. That's a lie. By the end of this month, the first version should be up and hosting your products. Oh. They could be pointing. Oh, my bad, guys. See, George was pointing. As we've established, I'm very bad at this. What is the one project that you've been working on, you haven't got it done, and you just want to get it done?
Oh,
now?
Thanks for asking. I literally had to signal him to say, ask me too. I also want to be asked. Please, just try me. I also like questions, man. You know. And the funny part about all this is that me and Lionel share an unfinished project, right? And maybe perhaps we owe it to the people that are going to be listening and that are going to be following this podcast.
Yeah.
Right. Maybe we owe it to them to just build a damn thing.
For sure.
Right.
Yeah.
And put it out.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So that in our conversations we can also rehabilitate our bad habits of creating things and not finishing them.
Yes.
Because I'd love to see more of those ideas that are hiding in laptops and sketchbooks. And I know there's a million of them in the world, and I know that there's people with amazing ideas to share. Some because they're just afraid, some are not confident enough, some are insecure about those ideas. So I think we owe it to them, Lionel, to finish that e-commerce store.
For sure.
Right? It's a beautiful concept, guys. And the beauty of it is we're going to be selling merchandise that you guys can purchase, right? And maybe if we actually get to episode 10, because this is episode 1, if we get to episode 10, and maybe if we just build the damn thing, then we'll have just build the damn thing merchandise on there for the few followers that we will have at that time.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, man. So to wrap it up, I want to know, in the next week, what do you want to work on, man?
E-commerce store.
E-commerce store. We're working on e-commerce store in the next week.
Yeah.
And Lionel has promised us.
Yeah, I might have to add actually, playing on the tech millionaire, hi guys, angle. The next week I'm in Botswana.
There's no tech millionaire angle. It is a tech millionaire.
But the goal is still to deliver and get it done. That is the one thing. Yeah. And how about you, George? In the next week, what is the one thing you want to work on?
I'm just a boy. I'm just a boy. I am honestly just a boy. But I mean, my goal for the next week is pretty simple. So I'm adjusting to a new routine. I've got 3 months left of my final year in architecture. So because Lionel has thrown me under the bus and he wants to finish this e-commerce store in the middle of a storm in my life, this week I'm working on waking up at 5 a.m. and spending an hour of my morning each and every single day to work on this e-commerce store with Lionel.
Okay.
All right. I'm Lionel's head designer, guys. By default. He doesn't have a choice.
I mean, you've been my head designer since day one. Did I mention I have been praised for being able to be good at front end, and I can literally attribute all of that to your designs?
Listen to that. I deserve half of those millions, by the way.
I mean, definitely going to get it through the e-commerce also for sure.
Nah, definitely. Yeah. Definitely. But anyway, I don't want to give each and every single nugget and joke that we have on the first episode. I just wanted to invite you guys to follow us on this journey. It's going to be an interesting one, a messy one, and sometimes we're going to be procrastinating because that's apparently what creatives do. That's what entrepreneurs do best. Yeah. We create episode 1 and we don't show up for the rest. So
I mean, no. Let's change that word. It's not procrastination. We've learned something new. We're going to call it patience.
Yeah. This is the language they use in Silicon Valley. Patience. We're going to be patient, guys. So please be patient for episode 2 as we drop. It's your boy, Lionel and George. And yeah, we're just building the damn thing, guys. Catch us on the next one. Peace.